If your Excel working days count is off by 1, it's usually not random. It's almost always a hidden assumption about weekends, holidays, or start and end dates. And once that assumption is wrong, every deadline, SLA, and project plan built on it becomes unreliable. In this video, you'll learn how to fix working day calculations using NETWORKDAYS and its close cousins. We'll cover the two big traps first: wrong weekend patterns and messy holiday lists. Then we'll handle the real-world cases: half-working Saturdays, rotating shifts, and true 24/7 schedules where working days might mean something totally different. I'll also show you how to sanity check results so you can trust the number before you send it to anyone. By the end, you'll have a simple mental model: define what counts as a workday, define what counts as a non-workday, then choose the right Excel function to match. Next step. First, let's get clear on what Excel is actually counting. A calendar day is just every date in the range, no questions asked. A working day is a calendar day minus whatever you define as non-working time. The key word is define. NETWORKDAYS counts weekdays between two dates, and by default, it assumes weekends are Saturday and Sunday. It also counts both the start date and the end date if they qualify as workdays. That inclusivity is a common source of one-day errors. Another source is when your start or end contains a time, like 2026-04-16-1400. Excel still stores that as a date plus a fraction, and some formulas behave differently when time sneaks in. So your baseline checklist is simple: confirm your weekend definition, confirm your holiday list, and confirm whether you want inclusive or exclusive counting. Once those three are explicit, the formulas become predictable. Next step. Now let's use the right function for the job. NETWORKDAYS is the classic: start date, end date, optional holidays. It's perfect when weekends are fixed as Saturday and Sunday. Workday is related, but it returns a date, not a count. It answers what date is n workdays after the start. Then there's NETWORKDAYS.INTL, which is where most fixes happen. INTL lets you define weekends in a flexible way, either with a code or a custom 7-character pattern. That matters if your weekend is Friday, Saturday, or Sunday only, or any non-standard setup. Finally, if you're dealing with shifts or 24/7 operations, you may need to stop thinking in days and move to hours, or use a schedule table. The point is not to memorize formulas. The point is to choose the function that matches your definition of work. Next step. Let's tackle the biggest silent error: weekend assumptions. If your organization works Sunday to Thursday, a default Saturday-Sunday weekend will undercount workdays. If you work 6 days a week, Excel will over-subtract. With NETWORKDAYS.INTL, you can define weekends precisely. You can use a weekend code, like 1 for Saturday-Sunday, 2 for Sunday-Monday, and so on. Or you can use a 7-character string that maps Monday through Sunday, where 1 means weekend and 0 means working day. For example, 000011 means Saturday and Sunday are weekends. 000001 means only Sunday is a weekend. 100000 means only Monday is a weekend, which sounds odd, but it happens in some rotating schedules. Once you set this correctly, your count stops drifting, and your results match how people actually work. Next step. Next, holidays. Most wrong workday problems are really wrong holiday list problems. Excel only subtracts holidays if they are real dates, not text that looks like a date. If your holiday column is left aligned or imported from a system, you might be subtracting nothing. Another issue is duplicates. If the same holiday appears twice, NETWORKDAYS will subtract it twice, which is an easy way to lose a day. Also, watch out for holidays that fall on weekends. Depending on your policy, you might observe that holiday on the nearest weekday, or you might not. Excel won't guess that for you. You must list the observed date you want subtracted. A practical approach is to keep a dedicated holiday table with one clean date per row, validated as a date, unique, and for the correct region or business unit. Your formula is only as good as that list. Next step. Let's address the classic off by 1 issue: inclusive counting. NETWORKDAYS counts the start date if it's a workday, and it counts the end date if it's a workday. But many business questions are exclusive, like days between two events, or days after a start. If you want exclusive counting, you usually adjust one side. For example, to exclude the start date, you can start from the next day. To exclude the end date, you can end on the previous day. The right choice depends on the meaning. A due date often includes the due date itself. A lead time between order date and ship date often excludes the order date. Also be careful when dates include times. If your end date is a timestamp late in the day, it's still the same date, but your logic might be mixing days and hours without realizing it. Decide the rule, then encode it consistently. Next step. Now a scenario that breaks simple assumptions. Partial weekends, like working Saturdays but not Sundays, or working every other Saturday. If Saturdays are always working days, NETWORKDAYS.INTL can handle it by defining only Sunday as the weekend. But if Saturdays are sometimes working and sometimes not, you need a different approach. The cleanest method is to treat non-working days as a list, not a pattern. Build a non-working dates table that includes every close date, including the Saturdays you're off. Then use NETWORKDAYS or NETWORKDAYS.INTL with that list as the holidays argument. In other words, you're repurposing the holiday list to represent all exceptions. This is more maintainable than trying to encode a rotating calendar in a weekend string. It also matches reality. Special closures, plant shutdowns, and exceptional workdays are all just exceptions. Your formula stays simple, and your calendar logic lives in the table. Next step. Let's talk about 24/7 schedules, because this is where people misuse network days. If operations run every day, then working days might equal calendar days, and the right answer is simply end date minus start date, with your chosen inclusivity. But many 24/7 teams still have staffing rules, like business days for approvals or weekday-only escalation. So first, name the metric. Is it elapsed days, staff days, or business days? If it's elapsed time, use date-time differences and convert to hours, not days. If it's staff days, you need a roster or a shift calendar that marks each date as staffed or not. If it's business days for a specific team, then NETWORKDAYS.INTL with a team-specific weekend and holiday list can still work. The mistake is assuming one working day definition fits all departments. In 24/7 environments, definitions are the whole game. Next step. Here's a robust pattern for shift-based or custom schedules, a calendar table. You create a table with one row per date and columns like is workday, team, region, and maybe shift type. Then your calculation becomes a simple count of rows where is workday is true between the start and end dates. This approach scales when you have multiple teams with different weekends, different holiday observance rules, or planned shutdowns. It also makes audits easy. If someone asks, why is this count 17? You can point to the exact dates that were included. In Excel, you can build this table manually for a year, or generate dates and then mark rules, then override exceptions. Once the table exists, you can use countifs to count workdays or sum over a 1-0 flag. NETWORKDAYS is great for standard patterns. A calendar table is great when the pattern is the exception. Next step. Let's make your results trustworthy with quick validation checks. First, test a tiny range you can verify mentally, like a single week, and confirm weekends and holidays behave as expected. Second, test boundary cases. Start on a weekend, end on a weekend, start on a holiday, end on a holiday. Third, compare two methods, NETWORKDAYS.INTL versus counting from a calendar table for the same period. If they disagree, your definition or your inputs are inconsistent. Also check for hidden time values by formatting as a full date time or using INT to strip time when you truly want date-only logic. Finally, write the definition next to the formula in plain language, like Mon-Fry workdays, U.S. holidays observed. That one sentence prevents future you or a coworker from fixing the formula back to the default. Validation isn't extra work, it's what makes the number usable. Next step. Now let's connect this to common business tasks. For project planning, use NETWORKDAYS or Workday to estimate task durations and compute realistic end dates, but only after you've locked the weekend and holiday rules. For SLAs, be explicit about whether the clock runs on business days or elapsed time. If it's business days, store the holiday list used for that contract, because it may differ by customer location. For HR and payroll, be careful. Working days might exclude company holidays, but paid days might include them. For operations, A shutdown schedule is often more important than public holidays, so your exception list should include maintenance closures. The same Excel function can support all of these, but only if you treat working day as a business definition, not a default setting. Once you do that, your spreadsheets stop being fragile and they start being dependable. Next step, let's wrap it up with a simple checklist you can reuse. Step 1. Write down your work week. Is it mon fry, sun-thu, or something else? Step 2. Decide how to treat holidays, including observed days, and keep them in a clean, unique date list. Step 3. Decide inclusivity. Do you count the start, the end, both, or neither? Step 4. Choose the method. Use network days for standard weekends, NETWORKDAYS.INTL for custom weekends, and a calendar table when schedules rotate or differ by team. Step 5. Validate with a small test range and boundary cases. If you follow that, your workday counts become boring, and boring is exactly what you want in date math. If you want, share one scenario you deal with most. A. Standard mon fry with holidays, or B. Custom shifts and exceptions. And if this helped, subscribe for more Excel problem solving that focuses on definitions first, formulas second. I'm always testing new ways to work smarter. Subscribe to see what workflow I'm breaking down next.